Good evening and welcome to the 2012 IJGT Bridgestone Golf Tournament of Champions. I'm Adam Piratzky and I'm here in sunny Orlando, Florida at Grand Cypress Resort alongside of Zach Clabaugh.
Tonight we'll be highlighting some players to watch who had a tremendous 2011-2012 season. We'll also be discussing the beautiful 36 championship holes that Grand Cypress has to offer. You couldn't ask for a better weekend to hold a season-ending junior golf tournament filled with the best junior golfers in the world. Now, Adam, tell me about the courses these juniors will be playing this year.
Well, there are two completely different 18-hole golf courses here at Grand Cypress Resort. The latest is the new course. The new course is a Jack Nicklaus signature design which is tributed to the old course at St. Andrews. It is a link-style course with undulated double greens. It has deep pop bunkers and very open fairways, which players have tending over the last few years have been playing very well on. The girls division and the boys 14 and under division will start their first round on the new course tomorrow morning.
The boys will play that on Sunday as well, but they will be playing the East and North course for their first and final rounds. Adam, can you tell me about the East and North courses?
Yeah, the East course is definitely a little bit more generous. It has a lot less bunkers than the North course and also the new course, but it definitely has more wooded areas. There are trees that line every fairway, and it's definitely meant for more target golf. The north side has plateaued greens and is guarded by bunkers everywhere, which demands a lot more accuracy for your tee shots. Even just hitting a 3-wood or a fairway wood off the tee, just to make sure you hit the fairway, is definitely important.
So it'll be interesting to see how they play in these totally different designs, won't it, Adam?
It definitely will be. There's good players this weekend, and Zach, why don't you talk to us a little bit about the players to watch this weekend as they had a great 2011-2012 season.
All right, let's get into that. Throughout the season, the girls' division turned out to be extremely competitive. Adam, who are some players that you're excited to watch this weekend?
Well, there's definitely a handful of talent out here this weekend. It provides some of the best junior golfers from around the world. But in the girls' division, the one that really sticks out to me is Moyu Sasaki. On Sunday night, she's going to be earning the 2012 Player of the Year award. She played in 13 events this year, had 12 top 3 finishes, which included 4 wins, and she also had one of the lowest scoring averages on tour, including with the guys, of 74.8.
Very competitive, great player.
This girl can play. She's a great player, and I'm excited to watch her out there this weekend.
Who are some others that you're excited to watch?
Another one up north that came down for this event is Anina Koo. She's only 11 years old, and she had back-to-back wins at Mill Creek and then also the major championship series at Hershey Country Club the week later. This girl can play. She was also the winner of the Bridgestone Tournament Series, and she can hit the ball, she can hit fairways, she can putt, she can chip, she can do everything, and she's only 11 years old.
11 years old. I mean, she's going to be on top of the leaderboards for many years to come.
She is. She's playing with girls who've been playing longer than her that are 17, 18, getting ready to go off to college, and she's competing with them perfectly.
And somebody that we can't forget to discuss is Olivia Landino, the 2011 Player of the Year. So we're excited to see her play too. I mean, she's always competitive, always going out there playing her hardest.
She is, and it's going to be a great competitive weekend in the girls' division. Now, when it comes to the boys 14 and under division, there are a lot of great players in that division, I think. The first player that comes to my mind, though, is Rich Patel. On Sunday night, he's also going to be earning the 2012 Player of the Year award. Man, this kid can just play. He was always at the top of the leaderboard in every tournament he played in. He played in 8 events this season, had 7 top 5 finishes, which included 3 wins.
Yeah, and more impressive than that, he was always sticking around. In the boys 14 and under division, it's hard to shoot those real low rounds competing against those 15 and 19-year-olds for the low round belt, but he was always sticking around. He was usually about 1 stroke off, but so close, and finally got it at Hershey Country Club, shooting a 71 at Hershey Country Club in the final round to get that belt.
It was great, and it was also a major championship series. So, I mean, he really showcased himself and proved himself against a lot of the other golfers.
Great player, great player. And another one that we like to discuss is Chase Roswell. Chase, he's a die-hard golf fan, loves the game, goes out there, plays hard every event. At Nemacolin, he wore shorts in 30-degree weather. Can you believe that? It's just ridiculous. I mean, the kid said he wasn't cold, but he had to be cold. This kid played in 6 events, including 3 wins, 2 second-place finishes. Great player. He had a scoring average of 77.5, and, I mean, that's above one of the top in the division. Especially
for being, you know, in the boys 14 under division. He's a young kid, he's got a long way to go, and exactly. I think he's also a Duke fan. I think you guys have that in common.
Go Duke.
Now, one other player we'd like to talk about in the boys 14 and under division is Lohith Ramaraju. He played in 14 events. He had 12 top 5 finishes, which included 3 wins. This kid just got better and better as the year went on.
He did. Great swing, great personality. He's got it all.
He does.
You know, and let's move on to the next division. The final division that we would like to discuss is the boys 15 to 19 division. Always competitive, kids going out there showcasing their talents, showing college golf coaches that they can compete at that next level. I mean, this is the best way for those kids to show. Tournament experience is what those coaches are looking for. So in the boys 15 to 19 division, what player really stands out in this division for you?
The one that really stands out for me is Shosei Anakawa. He is going to be titled the 2012 Player of the Year this year.
Great honor.
And, you know, not even just to mention that, last year he tied for 5th in this event, shooting rounds of 75, 66, and 79. 66 in there in the second round. That's impressive.
Especially on this course. It's tough.
It is. It's very tough. It was the lowest round of the tournament. Also, earlier in the season, back in February and March, he won 4 tournaments in a 5-hole stretch. You don't get much better than that.
That's insane. The next player we'd like to discuss is Ben Dietrich. He played in 7 events this season for 5 top 5 finishes, including 1 win. He had one of the lowest shooting averages as well, 74 average.
He did.
I mean, that's impressive.
If you can go out and shoot 74 every day, you're going to be able to play against anybody.
In 7 events, too. It's not like he only played 1 or 2 events.
Exactly.
7 events. That's
he was
very
consistent,
impressive.
extremely consistent. Now, the last player I'd like to really talk about, and I'm really looking forward to see this weekend, is Willis Hoon. Willis was a Northeast player. He played in 6 events, had 4 top 5 finishes, and had 1 win in a playoff at Great Bay. It was a great playoff. He knew what he needed to do.
Yeah.
He went out there, hit his ball in the fairway, hit his next shot about 10 feet away, and sank the putt for birdie to win on the first hole.
And that's one thing I'll never forget. I mean, you could check out our other YouTube videos. That celebration was just great, wasn't it?
It was classic, the discount double check.
Boom!
Doesn't get much better than that.
It was good.
It was great.
It was good. So, Adam, what do you think it's going to take for these players to win this tournament?
I think they just need to get out there to a good start. You got a tough course. The boys 15-19 division is starting on the east and north side. It's a lot tougher course. They just need to get out there, hit fairways, hit greens, and, you know, if they can put up a good round, you know, somewhere around even the first round, I think they'll have a great chance at winning this tournament.
Yeah, I also think the new course is where you got to fire that low round. I mean, fairways, just 4 fairways open, and you can just fire the ball anywhere.
It's wide open. Aren't many places where you can lose a ball, but you still have to make the putts out there.
You do, and that's key. So thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. We'll be here for all the rounds of this tournament, going over each round, highlighting players, maybe even throwing some interviews as well. So, Adam, it was great working with you.
Great talking to you, too.
And we'll see you tomorrow.